I'm recording here, and I'm recording here. Let's get this bread. It's a good day to make music. Yes, and play board games. Hey there, it's BoardGameDave, and today we're talking about 3 quick and fun card games that you can teach in under a minute, starting with Point Salad. 1 minute as promised, here we go. So, in Point Salad, the goal is to have the most points when all the cards run out. And on your turn, you're either gonna take 2 vegetable cards or 1 point scoring card. That's it. So let's say on my first turn, I take a carrot and a lettuce. These flip over and refill. And you can see what's on the back of them so you can plan ahead a little bit. Next person goes, they take 2 lettuces, we flip these over, okay? My next turn, I'm taking, let's say, a tomato and a pepper, right? That's my turn. Next person's turn. Let's say they take a point scoring card like this. My next turn, I take 1 point scoring card like so. They take 2 onions, so on and so forth. At the end of the game, let's say I've got all these cards in front of me and I've got these 4 point scoring cards. Well, naturally, you're just going to go through, kind of organize them like so, and score each point scoring card, right? So I've got 1 point per onion, 1 point per carrot. Each pair of carrot and onion is 5 points, -2 per tomato, so on and so forth. That was just over a minute, but that's Point Salad. Point Salad is super easy to teach and play, but it still has a surprising amount of strategy and player interaction, but most of all, it's just a lot of fun. This is the kind of game you can teach to anyone from a little kid all the way up to your 96-year-old grandmother, and they'll still all enjoy it, almost guaranteed. This is a game I've played over 20 times. Every time my cousins and I get together, we basically have to play Point Salad. It's great. It's got replayability and longevity. It's a really solid game. And there's also Point City and the brand new Point Galaxy as well to check out if you've already played Point Salad. Next is Sabobatage, the competitive boba shop themed card game. It's very cute and adorable. The designer Eric Chen gave me this copy when I was at PAX Unplugged a few years back. Let's take a look at how it plays. 1 minute, here goes. In Sabobatage, you are rival boba shop owners, and the first person to complete 5 boba beverages wins the game. Game over. You're gonna start with 5 cards in your hand. You're gonna start your turn by drawing 2 cards from the deck like so, and then you can play up to 3 cards. So in my case, I could play a green tea with a honey lemon flavor and boba as my topping. Each boba beverage has to have a tea, a flavor, and a topping in general. So I play 3 cards, it's the next person's turn, they play 3 cards. Now, a big part of this game is interacting with and messing with other people's teas that they have in front of them. So on my second turn, I draw 2 cards. I could play a 5-star review to draw more cards. I could play BOGO to steal a card from somebody's hand and draw another card. I could also Sabobatage somebody, destroy a total of 5 ingredients on the table from other players. So it's going to be very cutthroat and mean as you try to build your drinks while destroying other people's drinks. The end. And that's Sabobatage. Like I said, really cute art and a fun theme that anyone can understand. I have found in my plays that this tends to go a little bit on the long side, but there is that shorter game variant if you have a similar experience to me. By the way, it's also extremely cutthroat and competitive, just so you know going into it. It's that kind of take that really in your face aggressive sort of play style, but that's the kind of game that it is. I highly recommend making a whole thing out of it when you play this game. Go get some boba teas, go get some Asian snacks and treats, and then sit around and play Sabobatage while you drink your boba tea. It makes it so much more fun. And finally, this is Forks 2nd edition by Mark Stockton Pitt, who was kind enough to send me a copy way back in the day, and I've been very late in reviewing it, but I wanted to take the opportunity to highlight this very tiny but very clever little card game that plays in under 10 minutes. Let's take a look. 1 minute, and this time we're counting down. In Forks, you are investing in 5 different tourist destinations. There are only 3 to 4 rounds in the game total, and the person with the most points when all the cards are gone wins. So you're going to start each round by getting 3 cards dealt to you. You're going to keep 1 and pass the other 2 on to your neighbor clockwise. Of those 2 you get passed to you, you're going to keep another 1, and the last one left goes out in the middle. So in a 4-player game like this, there will be 4 cards that end up in the middle, and we'll kind of organize them by suit like so. If I could pick up this card, that would be great, like this. Okay, that's 1 round. Everybody gets 3 more cards, and we do it again. Again, you're going to keep 1, pass on the other 2. Of the 2 you get passed, you keep another one, and the last one goes in the middle. At the end of the game, okay, once all the cards are gone, the 3 suits with the highest values are going to score you positive points if you have those in your hand, while the other 2 score you negative. So I would get positive 8 points for Green Acres, minus 7 for Blue Crest Harbor. That's how it goes. This is such a pleasantly and surprisingly thinky little card game for how simple and short it is. In my experience, a game of Forks takes about 6 minutes to play through, but there's that tension, that delicious tension all throughout the game of, on the one hand, keeping a high value card, knowing that it might go negative at the end of the game, or, on the other hand, playing it to bolster that suit, but then you're not scoring any points for that card. I just think it's so clever. At Level Up last year, I taught this game to a whole bunch of notable content creators in the board game space. And I think the consensus is that we were all very intrigued by this game. I mean, there's definitely more to it than meets the eye at first. And there's that merge variant if you want a little bit more of that complexity in there. But yeah, it's just a fantastic, tiny little portable game you can take with you anywhere. And there you have it, 3 quick and fun card games that you can teach in under a minute. Down in the comments, let me know what some of your favorite short and easy to teach board games, card games are. And while you're down there, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you're not missing any of the coverage I'll be doing very soon of all of these games behind me and more. This is kind of my visual to-do list. I've got Scarabray is over there, The Anarchy, Misfit Heroes, Genotypes, Cytosis, Caution Signs, and a whole bunch more. So make sure you subscribe so you're not missing coverage of all those games. And also there's a giveaway coming very soon as well on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed. In the meantime, right now, you can check out some of my other favorite portable small box games right there. Some of my more recent favorite family games I'll have right there. And of course, as always, have a wonderful week. Take care and happy gaming. Bye.